laptops
Exactly,
right now.
that's pathetic.
Alright.
Guys.
Mace, what you got for us? Hit us real quick.
I'm gonna hit you real quick with just some quick little stories. So, following up with sports, you guys remember Tom Brady and the Patriots, how they deflated their balls and deflate their balls?
Yes.
Well,
That was really awkward.
according to CNN, New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady was at least generally aware of the inappropriate activities of a locker room attendant and equipment assistant in the controversy known as Deflategate. According to the story, they think that the Patriots did in fact deflate the balls, but unfortunately it is too little too late. This happened such a long time ago. Of course the NFL is going to come out and say that now they think it's something that happened. They just didn't want it to affect the Patriots Super Bowl run. So that story came out today. What else happened today? Oh, I was reading this article online that I thought would be fun to share because it has a lot to do with climate change. I talk a lot about the weather in California, how it's awful. And it's mostly because of global warming. You know, we're not getting as much rain as we used to. We're not getting as much snow. And weather in general is just fluctuating so much as the years go by. And this article, political article, just released some information from the Senate. Now, recently the Senate had a vote on climate change to determine whether or not they believe that it is in fact happening. In a 50-49 vote, the U.S. Senate says climate change is not caused by humans. 50-49 vote, the U.S. Senate says climate change is not caused by humans.
I don't completely agree with that.
What is happening? I don't understand. There's so much information to tell us that climate is changing and that we are the cause of climate change. And we have 50% of our nation's Senate is saying, no, we don't believe that. So all these just old white dudes who are in the Senate are telling us that they don't think it's real. I don't
believe it.
I don't understand it. So this is ridiculous to me. So I thought I would share that. The Senate voted 40-59 on the measure, which required at least 60 votes in order to pass. So thankfully they did not acquire enough votes to pass the measure. But still, it's very concerning to me that many people
would think
don't look at the scientific evidence and think, oh, well, maybe our climate's changing. So that's fun. What else is happening? Here's a fun story. Have you guys seen the movie Shawshank Redemption?
No.
I've never seen it.
So Shawshank Redemption is basically about it's a story about life in prison. And there's a scene in it where one of the prisoners escapes. Well, we have a real-life Shawshank Redemption situation in which a prison escapee today was just recaptured after 56 years of being free from prison after he escaped. Frank Freshwaters, who was imprisoned in Ohio jail, used to film Shawshank Redemption, so this is where the movie took place. He went to prison at the real prison that Shawshank Redemption used. He escaped in 1959 after earning the trust of the guards, but was just recaptured today at age 79. So poor guy. Was on the run for a long time, and now they just caught him again.
What's the point? Like,
I don't know.
If they had, got away from prison for that long, what's the point of being recaptured?
You know what? That's a good question. The article says here that he was convicted of manslaughter back when he was put into prison in 1957, and he initially had a 20-year sentence, but he violated his probation by getting a driver's license and driving. So right after his hit and run, he got his license again, and started driving again. So he was sentenced to more time, and then he escaped. So that's interesting.
Crazy.
Yeah, but they caught him. Poor guy. He just wanted to.
Freedom.
Yeah, he
For
just
a bit.
he just wanted freedom. Oh, comedy news. This is a fun story. Everybody knows I love comedy news. I love covering comedy news. Rolling Stone just released an article today, May 6th. Oh, by the way, happy belated May the 4th. And happy belated Revenge of the 5th. Both equally important Star Wars days. Nobody cares, but that's cool.
I care.
Oh, yay!
I remember we were having that conversation in Spelman, and like, when I saw your Instagram posts and your Facebook posts, like, I didn't realize it was so important to you. So now I do care.
Yeah, well, thank you. It is a very important day for my family and I. We are huge Star Wars fans. And I tweeted this out. I get more texts wishing me a happy Star Wars day than I do wishing me a happy birthday. So I'm just happy that people know what is important to me in my life. Anyways, there's a comedy club in New York City that is thinking about producing a hologram show of some of the most timeless stand-up comedians that are now deceased. So a hologram show consisting of George Carlin and sorry, oh my gosh, my allergies are bad too. George Carlin, Rodney Dangerfield, Bob Hope, Milton Berle. Those are just some of the names that they are considering of making holograms. But they want to have at least 10 to 12 routines, 4-minute routines of all these classic hologram comedians. So that's definitely a show I would go see. I would love to go see that.
I'd go with you. That sounds very
awesome.
Interesting.
That's
Kind of
interesting.
like I don't know if you guys remember, but the hologram performance by Michael Jackson, like that really.
I heard. I didn't see it obviously.
I saw it. And it was the coolest thing. Like
Really?
obviously not in person, but like on YouTube,
That's
and
so
like
cool.
it's just really cool. So I would, there's no doubt that this would be successful as well.
Yeah, and I think this is the guy who's thinking of producing this show is the same guy who did work on the Michael Jackson hologram
That's really
show.
good.
So I think
It's
that
genius.
would be amazing to have hologram stand-up comedians who are now dead. That would be amazing. I would definitely go see that. So look for that in the future. I've got one more thing for you today. Last week I started a segment. I wish I had started it earlier in the semester, and now we are ending, so this is sad. But I have a grandma post of the day. Every week I log on to my Facebook account and I go to my grandma's profile because she posts some pretty funny, fun little tidbits. Very inspirational. So I'm going to read you one that she posted recently. It's actually a little morbid, but it makes me laugh because of how she wrote it. Here she goes. Linda, I'm sicker than a hound dog. Next year, if I'm alive, I'm definitely getting a flu shot. Chills for 4 days. Now more chills. Cough, etc. Little doubt in my mind that the Grim Reaper was knocking at my door, and you know what? If you get sick enough, you welcome him in. Drats. I have 4 days off and thought, yeah, I'll do some fun stuff. Yeah, right. That's the end of it.
Wow. She still hasn't, like I told you, she has not accepted my friend request on Facebook, and I don't think she won't. Yeah.
She won't. She goes on to comment and says, I've actually slept in coats to keep warm.
Oh.
When I get well, I'm going to Wally World to buy some thermals. Pants this time to keep my legs warm. If you get so cold, you're non-functional. At least I am.
She's so cute.
Yeah. So she's going to go to Wally World. Again, Wally World means Walmart. Did you know that?
Wally World?
Wally World is code for Walmart.
Should we bring a sociological interpretation of this?
Yeah, should we talk about the documentary on Walmart we watched in sociology class?
Social's Life. Shout out to Dr. Aldridge. You're the bomb.com.
Marcus.
Great.
Yeah. Shout out to all the professors who I had this semester because I'm done with have my last day of classes today.
Lucky. I have class
Yeah.
tomorrow and Friday.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I have 2 more classes technically because one is twice.
But you're almost done.
Almost there.
And then
Almost
finals
there.
week is next week. I have a
Whoa.
final almost every day.
Whoopee dopey.
Yeah. But we're almost done. We're in the home stretch. That was your grandma post of the day.
Okay. Well, are you ready with the music this time, Josephine?
With music?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
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 Ready?
So we're gonna take a little bit of break, and we'll be right back. So.